Hey everyone, today we're looking into something truly profound and often misunderstood. What happens after a spiritual awakening? We're diving deep into the unfiltered reality. This will be a helpful video for anyone on a spiritual path, whether you've had an awakening or you're simply curious about what it entails. So, let's get started. Imagine this: if you've had a spiritual awakening. Perhaps it was a sudden, earth-shattering realization, or maybe it was a gradual unfolding. Either way, you're basking in a state of pure bliss. The world seems brighter, colors more vibrant, and love flows through you effortlessly. You feel a deep sense of connection to everything and everyone around you. It's as if a veil has been lifted, and you're finally seeing reality for what it truly is. During this phase, you might experience profound peace and clarity. The worries and anxieties that once plagued you seem to melt away. You feel a newfound sense of purpose and direction. You believe you found the answers to life's biggest questions, and all your problems seem to have vanished into thin air. It's a truly magical and transformative experience. Many people describe this initial period as feeling like they're walking on clouds. It's a state of pure joy and wonder. You might feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for simply being alive. You're filled with optimism and hope for the future. It's easy to believe that you've reached the pinnacle of human experience, and that life will forever be smooth sailing from here on out. But then, something unexpected happens. The euphoria begins to fade. The clouds dissipate, and you find yourself back on solid ground. You start to notice that life's challenges haven't magically disappeared. Bills still need to be paid, relationships still require effort, and your body still experiences pain and discomfort. Old habits and patterns that you thought you'd conquered resurface. You might find yourself getting angry, jealous, or judgmental. You might struggle with procrastination, self-doubt, or addictive tendencies. It can feel like you've taken 2 steps back after leaping forward. This is where disillusionment can set in. You might start to question whether your spiritual awakening was even real. You might feel disappointed and even betrayed. You thought you'd transcended the mundane struggles of human existence, but here you are dealing with the same old problems. It can be a truly disheartening experience. The crash can be particularly challenging because it often comes as a complete surprise. No one warns you that this might happen. In fact, many spiritual teachings focus almost exclusively on the blissful aspects of awakening, leaving you unprepared for the inevitable challenges that follow. It's important to understand that the crash is a natural part of the spiritual journey. It's not a sign that you failed or that you're doing something wrong. It's simply a reminder that awakening is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It's about integrating your spiritual insights into your everyday life, and that takes time, effort, and a willingness to face your shadows. While you grapple with the crash, you might enter what's often called the dark night of the soul. This is a period of intense emotional and spiritual turmoil. You might feel lost, confused, and even despairing. It's as if you're wandering through a dark forest with no clear path in sight. During this phase, you're likely to confront deep-seated fears and insecurities that you've been carrying for years, perhaps even lifetimes. These might include fears of abandonment, rejection, or failure. You might also grapple with feelings of shame, guilt, or unworthiness. It can be an incredibly painful and challenging experience. The dark night of the soul can also lead to a profound questioning of everything you thought you knew. You might start to doubt your beliefs, your values, and even your sense of self. It's a time of deep introspection and soul-searching. You're forced to confront the parts of yourself that you've been hiding from, both the light and the dark. This is a crucial stage in the spiritual journey, but it's also one of the most difficult. It requires immense courage and resilience to face your inner demons and to stay the course, even when you feel like giving up. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this. Many spiritual seekers have experienced the dark night of the soul, and it's often a necessary step on the path to true transformation. As you navigate the dark night of the soul, you're likely to encounter resistance from your ego. The ego is the part of you that's attached to your identity, your beliefs, and your sense of control. It's the voice in your head that tells you who you are and what you should be doing. When you experience a spiritual awakening, your ego feels threatened. It senses that its grip on reality is loosening, and it will do everything in its power to regain control. This can manifest in various ways, such as self-doubt, fear, anger, or even depression. You might find yourself tempted to fall back into old ways of being. You might start to question the value of your spiritual practice or even abandon it altogether. You might seek comfort in familiar distractions or unhealthy coping mechanisms. It's a constant battle between the part of you that wants to grow and evolve and the part of you that wants to stay safe and comfortable. Maintaining your spiritual practice during this phase is crucial. It provides you with the tools and support you need to navigate the challenges and to stay connected to your inner wisdom. It's also important to be patient and compassionate with yourself. Remember that the ego is simply doing its job, trying to protect you from what it perceives as a threat. While you move through the dark night of the soul and the ego's backlash, you enter a phase of integration and healing. This is where you start to make sense of your spiritual awakening and to incorporate its lessons into your everyday life. It's a process of bridging the gap between the spiritual and the mundane, between the transcendent and the ordinary. During this phase, you'll likely begin to heal old wounds and traumas that have been holding you back. This might involve therapy, energy healing, or other forms of self-care. It's a time of deep emotional release and transformation. You're shedding old layers of pain and conditioning, making space for new growth and possibility. You'll also start to develop new coping mechanisms and healthy habits. You might learn to manage your emotions more effectively, to set boundaries in your relationships, or to prioritize your well-being. It's a time of self-discovery and empowerment. You're learning to take care of yourself in a whole new way. Integration and healing are ongoing processes. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but with patience and persistence, you'll gradually create a life that's more aligned with your true self. You'll find that you're able to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. As you continue to integrate your spiritual awakening, you'll likely notice changes in your relationships with friends and family. Some relationships might deepen and become more fulfilling, while others might fade away or even end. You might find that you're no longer interested in superficial conversations or activities that don't nourish your soul. You might feel a pull towards people who are also on a spiritual path or who share your values. You might also attract new people into your life who resonate with your higher vibration. It's important to be mindful of your relationships during this time. Don't be afraid to let go of toxic relationships that drain your energy or hold you back. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and who inspire you to be your best self. You might also experience challenges in your existing relationships. Your loved ones might not understand your spiritual journey or might feel threatened by your changes. It's important to communicate openly and honestly with them and to be patient as they adjust to the new you. While you continue to heal and grow, you might start to feel a growing desire to contribute to the world in a more meaningful way. This is often referred to as the call to service. It's a sense that you have something unique and valuable to offer, and that you're meant to share your gifts with others. This call might manifest in different ways. You might feel drawn to a particular cause or issue, or you might have a specific skill or talent that you want to use to make a difference. You might feel inspired to start a business, write a book, or volunteer your time. Finding your purpose and passion can be a deeply fulfilling experience. It gives your life a sense of meaning and direction. It allows you to connect with something larger than yourself and to make a positive impact on the world. It's important to listen to your inner guidance and to follow your heart. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and to pursue your dreams. The world needs your unique gifts and talents. Even as you progress on your spiritual journey, you'll continue to experience the full spectrum of human emotions. There will be moments of joy, love, and gratitude, but there will also be moments of sadness, anger, and fear. It's important to understand that spiritual awakening doesn't mean you'll never feel negative emotions again. In fact, it can sometimes make you more sensitive to the suffering in the world and to your own inner pain. The key is to learn to navigate these emotions with grace and compassion. Don't try to suppress or deny them. Instead, allow yourself to feel them fully without judgment. Observe them, understand them, and then let them go. Accepting vulnerability and authenticity is an important part of the spiritual journey. It allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and to live a more fulfilling life. Remember, it's okay not to be okay all the time. It's part of being human. It's important to realize that spiritual awakening is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. There's no finish line to cross or a final goal to achieve. It's about continuous growth and evolution, about constantly expanding your awareness and deepening your connection to your true self. This means that there will always be new challenges to face and new lessons to learn. You'll continue to experience ups and downs, moments of clarity, and moments of confusion. But with each step, you'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It's essential to cultivate self-compassion and patience on this journey. Don't beat yourself up if you stumble or fall back into old patterns. Remember that you're human and that growth takes time. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and learn from your mistakes. The spiritual journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up every day and doing your best, even when it's hard. It's about being kind to yourself and others, and about living in alignment with your values. So, what's the ultimate reward of this ongoing journey? It's not about gaining superpowers or achieving some kind of superhuman status. It's about something much more profound and meaningful. It's about experiencing a deeper sense of peace and joy even in the midst of life's challenges. It's about living a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one that's aligned with your true purpose and passion. It's about cultivating a sense of inner freedom and liberation, and about living in harmony with the natural flow of the universe. But perhaps most importantly, it's about the ability to live in alignment with your true self. It's about shedding the masks and pretenses that you've been wearing and about embracing your authentic essence. It's about loving yourself unconditionally and about sharing that love with the world. This is the ultimate reward of the spiritual journey. The freedom to be who you truly are without fear or judgment. It's a gift that keeps on giving, enriching your life and the lives of those around you. While spiritual awakening can open doors to profound experiences and insights, it's crucial to remember the importance of staying grounded in the mundane aspects of life. Paying bills, doing laundry, and fulfilling daily responsibilities remain essential even as you explore higher consciousness. The spiritual journey isn't about escaping the ordinary, it's about infusing the ordinary with presence and awareness. It's about finding sacredness in everyday moments, whether it's washing dishes, commuting to work, or spending time with loved ones. Balancing the spiritual and the mundane can be challenging, but it's a vital part of living a holistic and fulfilling life. It's about honoring both your earthly and your divine nature, and recognizing that both are essential parts of who you are. As you continue to evolve on your spiritual journey, you'll likely notice a ripple effect in your life and the lives of those around you. Your increased awareness, compassion, and inner peace can inspire and uplift others. You might find that your relationships become more harmonious, your work becomes more fulfilling, and your overall sense of well-being improves. Your positive energy can radiate outwards, creating a ripple effect that touches the lives of countless people. This is the true power of spiritual awakening. It's not just about personal transformation, but about contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. By living in alignment with your true self, you become a beacon of light, illuminating the path for others to follow. The spiritual journey is a profound and transformative undertaking. It's a journey of self-discovery, healing, and growth. It's a journey of love, compassion, and service. And it's a journey that ultimately leads you back to your true self, to the essence of who you are beyond all labels and limitations. If you're on this journey, know that you're not alone. There are countless others who are walking the same path, facing similar challenges, and experiencing similar joys. Reach out to them, share your experiences, and support each other along the way. The spiritual journey is not about achieving some distant goal or reaching some final destination. It's about the journey itself, about the unfolding of your true potential and the expression of your unique gifts. So keep exploring, keep growing, and keep shining your light. The world needs your love, your wisdom, and your compassion. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. May your path be filled with light and love.